Back to the daily grind. The channel's getting false flagged by triggered trolls, so make sure you subscribe to the new channel. Let's get to the MMA news. Holy flying flapjacks, what the hell is going on here? Colby Covington is coming out with some more fucking heat for Tyron. Holy shit. I don't even rock with this though. I tell you what, Colby Covington is not doing himself a favor as far as the public opinion goes, because this shit is corny as fuck. First he came out and he said, "Don't worry, boss Dana White. I know some serious dirt on Tyron Woodley that would ruin his life." So where Tyron Woodley, a fighter, tries to make a stand versus the company, you know, he's trying to and standing up to the company, even though you might fail and you know, fall for doing it, it's still good for the fighters, man. You know, fighters root for that shit. When they see Tyron Woodley standing for what he believes right, that's, you know, that's something to cheer for in most cases. I mean, not when he's whining or giving his opinion, but whenever he's stating facts, that's good for the fighters, for a champion to stand up and say, hey, and hold his own. But then you got somebody like Colby Covington coming through with the fucking the low blows, dog. This shit is fucked up. He's one of Tyron Woodley's teammates, and he's going to come out and expose some shit that Tyron Woodley might have disclosed to him in practice in order to get favors from the company. This is some snake shit if I've ever seen it. This is way more snaky than anything you can say about TJ Dillashaw. Even though it's fun and games with the TJ Dillashaw shit, this is the definition of a fucking snake. This dude has been training blood, sweat, and tears with Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley might have just, you know, like I said, told him something during practice, after practice, at lunch, before practice, anytime, you know, he could have told him something. Tyron Woodley trained this, and this is some, actually, I'll get into that after this. So, Tyron, he's coming out and telling Dana White, "Don't worry, boss, I got your back. I know some secrets on Tyron Woodley," and he's saying it publicly. So, people are like, fuck that, man. Tyron Woodley, you know, you don't tell shit from the gym, from the locker room to anybody anyways, let alone tell it to my fucking employer. Damn, that's crazy, man. I mean, my mind's almost blown at that shit. And then to top it all off, he comes out because he's getting a lot of hate for that shit. Of course he's getting a lot of hate for that. You're coming and telling one of your bros secrets to your boss, you know, on some weirdo shit. And today, or he didn't make it any worse when he came out on Twitter and said this shit. He said, "All this hate, but why? It's not my fault Tyron Woodley has more skeletons in the closet than War Machine." Holy fuck. Holy fuck. If you don't know who War Machine is, War Machine just got sentenced to like 36 years in prison for fucking severely beating his spouse, Christy Mack. I mean, yeah. He severely beat this chick terrible. There was pictures and everything, and he just got sentenced to like 36 years. So Colby Covington is saying Tyron Woodley has more skeletons in his closet than that guy? Holy fuck. He almost, the way he said this, it's almost like is he serious or is he joking? But you can't really be joking about something as serious as what, you know, War Machine and what he did and his accusations. So he's saying Tyron Woodley has more dirt than War Machine. What the fuck? I don't understand where Colby's going with this. I honestly don't want to know where Colby's going with this. I mean, I want to see these dudes fight over this shit, but I don't want him to come out and tell no shit that he done heard about Tyron whenever, you know, Tyron after training, or anything he heard in practice, anything he overheard in sparring, anything he heard in the gym, anything he heard in the locker room. Man, if he comes out and does some shit like that and exposes that to the world, I swear, I already know the whole world is going to be against this dude. They're going to be, he'll probably be the most hated fighter in the UFC. Well, actually, I don't know, because a lot of people don't like Tyron Woodley, so some people might like it, but I know I won't be fucking rooting for that shit. This shit right here is low key. This is not what I was hoping for. Whenever he came out and said, "Don't worry, boss," and blah blah blah, I'm thinking they're about to put a fight together. Tyron Woodley's gonna come out and say, "Hold the fuck up, Colby. Fucking you need to get you some fights, because I'm ready to whoop that ass." You know, they might be building a fight. It would be a great way to build a fight. It would definitely sell. Two former teammates, dude coming out talking about he's got dirt on him. Tyron Woodley like, "Man, you better, okay, well, put your money where your mouth is," and they scrap. That would sell. But now he's coming out and talking about he's got more dirt on him than War Machine. Holy fuck. It's like, damn, I don't know I don't really even want to know what it is, but it's just crazy because Tyron Woodley has this image of such a good guy, man, and to me that's what I believe Tyron Woodley to be. I mean, I don't see, he's never showed signs, I guess, of being a asshole, you know, like a dirtbag. So, you know, he's always saying the right things in interviews, man. I mean, when he's not complaining, he's saying the right things. He's smart. He comes through. He does, you know, charity events and stuff on his champ camp. He trains hard, works hard, defends his belt. He's active. He's got a lot going for him. So for this crazy Colby Covington to come out and say this crazy shit on Twitter, more dirt on him than, he's got more skeletons in his closet than War Machine, a guy that's locked up for 36 years for domestic violence, at a, like, super domestic violence, not just domestic violence, like crazy shit, fucked her up. So I know a lot of people are about to fuck Colby Covington up in the comments because this is some shit. Hey, somebody in the comments always puts the rat emoji. That shit cracks me up every time for Colby Covington. Oh, this is what I was going to get into earlier. Colby Covington is Jorge Masvidal's teammate, man. I've heard Masvidal praise Colby Covington's work ethic and his wrestling and shit. And shit. It seemed like he was Colby Covington's boy, but I tell you what, if I know anything, I know Jorge Masvidal doesn't agree with this shit. I just, from the type of person Jorge Masvidal is, he keeps shit, you know, he's the you know, snitches get stitches, keep your mouth shut, don't, you know, type dude. He don't run with that. Yeah, he's not gonna kiss ass to the boss, not with kissing ass to the boss, and he's definitely not with exposing somebody's fucking secrets and shit. With tattling and snitching shit. I know Jorge's not with this, so for them to be teammates, maybe Jorge needs to fucking come put the hands on this dude. You know what I'm saying? I would see that fight. I think Jorge should probably say something on Tyron Woodley's behalf here, because this is weird. This is really getting weird. Like it's like a triangle over there at their camp, man, because they're all teammates. I believe it's AT&T. I know Tyron Woodley trains at AT&T and Jorge Masvidal, but I don't know if, you know, I know Tyron Woodley, he'll go other places and get in work, so I don't know if that's where he's getting his work in with Colby Covington, but I believe it's AT&T where they're all at. But Jorge Masvidal was already talking about only fighting Tyron Woodley if it's for the title. You know, they're good friends and shit. Colby Covington is good friends with Jorge too, but when it comes to this personal shit right here, I know if Jorge didn't see this shit before, it's definitely gonna make him look at fucking Colby in another light now. You can't be somebody like Jorge's from the streets, man. He came up from street fighting, Kimbo backyard fighting type shit, and just how he carries himself in interviews and shit. I'm a fan of this guy. He's not. I'm telling you right now, as a fan of this dude, he cannot be. He's not with this fucking ratatouille shit going on with Colby Covington's Twitter, talking about exposing Tyron skeletons and backing up Dana White. What the fuck did this have to do with Colby Covington anyway? What Tyron Woodley demanding a public apology from Dana White have to do with Colby Covington? Now Colby Covington's in the picture, so if you're trying to get in, and he's definitely doing that, getting followers on his name, getting exposure, that's going to move him up the rankings quicker than not. But I mean, he looked impressive in his last fight. He fought Rafael Dos Anjos. He looked impressive in that fight. I mean, I don't know if he had to do this. I was already looking forward to Colby Covington's fights. Now I want to see the dude lose. I don't want to see this dude succeed with this type of shit. Fucking a fighter's trying to stand up for what he believes is right, and you come out talking about, don't worry, I train with that guy. I know everything about him. I'll tell it. If he stands up too much, don't worry. I'm not. You know, I hit him in the kneecaps and shit. What the fuck? So I'm not with this shit right here. I mean, I was. It's interesting because Tyron Woodley has this, you know, he's a good person, it seems, on the outside, and Colby's coming out and he's acting like he knows everything on the contrary. If you remember John Jones, people used to say he used to act like he was all high and mighty, but in the background he was partying it up. Fuck, Tyron Woodley doesn't strike me as that type of guy that's faking it. But at the same time, you could never fucking know. So whew, this is interesting. I'm not with whenever I said fucking get your popcorn out, I wasn't expecting Colby Covington to come out and do this. If anything, you start angling for a fight, you know they're gonna start working and selling a fight. Like, you know, like fuck that. I don't know, man. I just didn't expect this War Machine, it took it to another level. I mean, I'm fine with it because shit, it is what it is. But at the, I mean, I'm fine with it as far as it's not too far. Nothing's too far to me. I'm just definitely on Tyron Woodley's side on it. I'm not on Colby Covington's side with this shit. More skeletons in his closet than War Machine. He's exposing camp. I think Colby Covington needs an expedited shot to the title, honestly. That's what I'm starting to feel like. Colby Covington might need that next fucking title shot. Tyron Woodley might need they might need to fight over this shit. I don't know. Maybe if Colby Covington actually leaks the shit, he'll get the title shot. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Tyron Woodley will be, you know, like a Michael Bisping, Dan Henderson thing. Like, no, fuck that. All these dudes, they need to shuffle the deck. Jorge fight Robbie. Cowboy fight Wonder Boy. I want Colby. I want this motherfucker that's talking about he knows dirt on me. I'm telling you right now, whatever he says is going to be a fucking lie. I'm a good dude, but I'm going to whoop his ass for even putting dirt on my name like that. He might get a title shot from this shit, low-key, because I know people are going to want to see it. With this Ratatouille type shit, people are going to want to see them fight. I want to see Tyron Woodley avenge this shit because I don't believe it. I don't believe Tyron Woodley has more skeletons in his closet than War Machine. Now, if Colby would have came out just off his first shit, like I know some dirt on Tyron, and it might have been, oh, he does coke and, you know, he fucked a couple strippers, I would have been cooler with that than him saying he's got more dirt on his closet than War Machine. Because that means, damn, did Tyron Woodley... I don't even want to speculate on what that could mean. Because War Machine did some fucked up shit. So what are you saying? He did some shit more fucked up than that? Fuck. Do I fucking... Am I crazy? Do I not know... Do you see what I'm saying? That's literally putting Tyron Woodley's whole character into question. That's fighting words. With that being said, Dana, make it happen. I'm thinking Colby Covington's about to earn a title shot with this crazy shit. Now you see how that works with the Twitter game. Talking shit on Twitter. Fuck around and talk yourself into a fight. That's what it does. It makes people interested in the fight. It makes people give a shit. It makes people either want to see you lose or win. If you hate Tyron, you might want to see Colby fucking expose him and whoop his ass. And if you ain't with that Ratatouille baby back bullshit, you might want to see Tyron shut this motherfucker's mouth. That's what's happening right now. Colby selling a fight. That's fucking... It's crazy. It's far out, but it's kind of dope because I want to see the fight now. I wasn't thinking about... They were teammates. I wasn't thinking about Colby Covington fighting for the title anytime soon because Tyron Woodley's his teammate. But now, everything's different. Now everything's different. Now you want to see the fight more than anybody that could fight Tyron Woodley right now. Really? Who? Robbie? I would love to see that fight, but Robbie doesn't sound like he's wanting that fight right now. So yeah, it is what it is, man. Let the haters know what the fuck you think about this crazy shit in the comments, dude. A teacher in the classroom notices a cat and asks the students who owns it. Oscar stands up and says it's his, and the teacher asks him why he brought the cat to school. Oscar replied, "I heard my mom saying I'm gonna eat that pussy today to my other mom."